Welcome everybody back to another Spaceman Gaming stream. We are back here playing GeoGuessr once again. We're gonna start with some battle royale, I think, and then we'll get in. We'll do a then we'll maybe do a diverse world game potentially. See how much time we got, but we'll get ready to dive into battle royale and see what we can do, because I think this is gonna be a good one. I'm feeling pretty good today. See what happens here. So jumping about, I just noticed the other day they just started, or like not too long ago, they started adding rankings to these. All right, pink bin. So we got some English driving on the left hand side. I'm gonna go ahead and say this is Australia. It's either that or South Africa. It looks pretty dry. Looks pretty warm. Pretty well developed. Could be a part of South Africa. Oh, it's not. Okay. Let's see here. What else is an option? Looks pretty sunny and fairly tropical. Eastmont could be New Zealand. Could be South Africa. Pretty well developed, I think. I'm gonna try New Zealand. If it's not New Zealand, then it's definitely South Africa. Okay, so it is New Zealand. Still pretty, yes. Thank you, Dr. Talkie Dick. Go Clones indeed. Hopefully they can do something tonight against TCU. TCU's not very good, but statistically still better than Iowa State, but not very good this season. So hopefully they've got a chance tonight, I think. Music Learning Center. This actually looks a little bit more tropical than a lot of places in New Zealand do. You know, a lot of places in New Zealand look almost kind of like the UK a little bit, where it's kind of a little bit gloomier. You've got some more northern trees and stuff like that. Okay, KTM. Okay, so I'm leaning. Initially, it'd be nice to see what side of the road we're driving on, but right now I'm leaning. I'm trying to think, is KTM Austrian? I'm pretty sure KTM is Austrian. Let's see what we got here. I'm leaning right now. Scuola. Okay, I'm pretty sure. Look at some of these businesses here. Don't see any flags around. I'm almost kind of leaning towards. Someone's already guessed Norway, Finland, Sweden, and Denmark, and Estonia. Okay, so the AE there is interesting. That is. I wonder. Could it be? I don't think it's Iceland. No. I'm going to go ahead and say it's Austria because I believe KTM is Austrian. No? Okay. I'm just going to guess Netherlands. Could be Germany, I guess. It is Iceland! Ah! I looked at it, I was like, man, it could be Iceland, but I don't think it is. It's a damn shame. Okay, starting over. I need to start learning to go with my gut. There's been a bunch of times where I have a gut feeling and then I go away from it and then it turns out to be right. Okay. I'm driving on the right-hand side of the road. We got the EU license plate. As of right now, I'm leaning France. No, it's not France. Could be. Yeah. You know, I really don't like using my 50-50s, but this is kind of a tough one. There's not much along the street here. Anything good on here? Vegatour.com. I'm just going to use my 50-50 because I don't want to get knocked out already. You know, I think it is it's the Czech Republic. I was looking at it and I don't know. Ugh. Back's kind of stiff. Okay. What we got here? Okay, pretty run down, pretty dry. Immediately off the top of my head, I'm thinking somewhere in the Middle East. Maybe something along the lines of maybe like, what are these guys guessing? I don't know which. Okay, so this is South America. So, what's that say? Yeah, I can't see. So right now, I'm leaning toward, I think, this deserty type looking area, I think, is going to be either Peru, Chile, or Bolivia. Well, it's not Peru. Or no, it's not. Sorry, it's not Chile. Someone guessed that. Also could be Mexico, I suppose. Bolivia. Someone already guessed Bolivia. I'm gonna guess Peru. Okay, very good. Got some Spanish there. Peru is really dry, especially in the south. I should say only in the south is it very, very dry and Spanish speaking. Okay, another one that's pretty dry. This is a photosphere. Okay. Immediately off the top of my head, I'm thinking, oh, they're not gonna help us out at all here, are they? Okay, right now, immediately off the top of my head, I'm thinking Jordan. Because it seems like Jordan, you end up with a lot of these where you're just in this really tight little like place that people go to visit. Let's see. I'm gonna see. So someone, I don't know which one that is. I'm gonna say Jordan. Aha! Very good. It seems like Jordan, you end up in these. They're not photospheres, but they're not on an open road. It's just like a little touristy area or a little monument or something like that that someone took a bunch of pictures around. It seems like those you see those a lot in Jordan. Israel is actually a pretty solid guess. There's a lot of Israel that kind of looks like this. Not necessarily quite as broken up, but definitely this deserty up on top of a hill type of thing. So Israel's a solid guess, and you can't. There's no languages, so it's not like you could rule out Hebrew or non-Hebrew. Okay. What we got going on here? Okay. So right now, this is going to be something in Southeast Asia. I'm thinking it's not. So that's Cambodia and that's Sri Lanka. So I'm going to go ahead and say it's Thailand because it's usually one of those three. Okay. What do we got going on here? Oh, here we go. Very, and none of those really ring a bell. Let's see if we can go. Oh, it was Malta. Interesting. Most of the time, if you end up in Malta, you almost always end up in the city. So that's interesting. I got pretty close though. All right, another one. Okay. What we got going on here? Oof. This is a tough one. What do these people kind of look like? Okay. So we could be... Someone guessed South Africa. I'm not well versed in all the individual African countries as far as the individual geography within the country, and then there's certain rules about which one. There's not that many of them actually have. Someone did guess Eswatini. Lesotho's probably a good guess. Okay, there you go. There's not that many countries that have a decent amount of street view in Africa. It's like South Africa, Lesotho, and Eswatini, and then Kenya has some. Nigeria has some. Kenya has it in the south. A lot of Nigeria has it. There's some in Suriname. But other than that, it's really, really inconsistent as far as what actually has street view. Okay, so we are driving on the right-hand side. Nice industrialized area. What do we got here for any languages? Tough to say. Ah, these coupes. Okay, so these are all around Europe. Let's back up one. Can't read that word. Shit. Okay, that's a Renault, which I believe Renault is French. But that didn't look like French. I'm going to say Belgium. No? Okay. Oh, it could be Switzerland. Okay. Switzerland has French and German and stuff like that. It has a mix of French, German, Italian, and all of those. So you'll see, and coupes are definitely in Switzerland. I've actually personally been to a couple of coupes in Switzerland. So yeah, I probably could have made a guess based on that, honestly. Yeah, I can't really read that. What we got here? Oh, sex shop. Look at that. Well, which sort of initially pushes me towards the Netherlands. Actually, I think I'm going to say the Netherlands. Nope. Someone guessed Israel. They clearly didn't find the sex shop. Let's see here. What we got going on? Do we got a language over here at all? Not really. Oh, Luxembourg. Okay. Apparently a bunch of people got it at the same time. All right. Okay, so immediately... that's a vineyard. Okay, what do we got here? Madeira. Okay. So this could be Mexico. Mexico's really difficult to pinpoint once you're actually in Mexico, but I'm going to go ahead and say Mexico. Yep. The double yellow line is kind of a giveaway when you're speaking Spanish and you've got road markings very similar to the United States, especially the yellow middle line and the double line is usually is a very United States, or I think Canada has it, and then Mexico especially. Now, how easy would you be able to find yourself find exactly where this is in Mexico, that's tough. Mexico can be really, really hard to pinpoint because a lot of it looks very a lot of the country looks very, very similar. So again, unless you're like familiar with the road system, you probably would have some serious difficulty in Mexico actually pinpointing where you're at. But figuring out the country isn't necessarily super hard. Oh, shit. Okay, what we got there? There's a flag there. I'd like to back up just a hair. Okay, I'm leaning towards Netherlands right now. Yep. Okay, because that flag right there is the Netherlands flag. There's the EU flag, and that sign. I don't have a good eye for Dutch, but it does look somewhat similar to German. Huitgang or something like that. It's probably Dutch or German or something like that. And then that flag was kind of a giveaway as far as it being the Netherlands as opposed to Germany. Also, the fact that Germany's privacy laws make Google Street View basically untenable. There's not that much of Germany that actually has Street View. It's somewhat rare actually to come across. Well, there's a flag right there you could have just run into, but okay. Interesting architecture. Wonder if we can find a main road somewhere. Someone actually has a guess already? India. So India is an interesting one on Street View. You know, I'm just going to take a 50-50 because I want to get to the next round. Slovakia or I don't know which one that is. That's right. It burns up all your guesses. I forgot about that. Well, that's on me. Should have tried harder. So it's not Slovakia, but it is somewhere. I don't remember what that flag was from. Of course, that's what I get for... Yeah. That's what I get for using the 50-50. Okay, well, that's Hebrew, so this is definitely Israel. Pretty quick and easy on that one. Usually Israel is, if you see Hebrew, it's Israel. There is no other country in the world that speaks Hebrew. Or sorry, I should say that puts it on their road signs. That has it as their like official language, I think. I think it's their official language. I would assume it is. The yellow license plate is also a giveaway. Also the Israeli flag. Okay, we're driving on the right. I'm gonna go back this way because there's a green sign up that way. Oh shit, where'd it go? Oh, okay. Well, that's also in Hebrew. So it's either in Israel or it's very close to Israel. 2 in a row in Israel. That's the second time in the last couple of days that I've gotten 2 in a row in the same country. I just, was it 2 days ago maybe? I played a game or two and had Macedonia 2 rounds in a row, which is odd. All right. Let's go up this way. Single yellow line. I'm thinking this is Gonna be South America. But where in South America? Yeah, I mean that's Spanish for sure. We're a little bit more tropical, so it's probably not Mexico. But I'm pretty sure we're in South America. It could be Brazil. There's a lot of Brazil that kind of looks like this. Probably leaning towards Brazil right now, unless I see something. Someone guessed. Oh, someone guessed Brazil and it wasn't right. Okay. Could be. Let's see. Someone guessed. I believe is that Ecuador. I believe. Oh no, it's not Ecuador. Someone guessing some weird stuff here. Okay. Well, let's Venezuela. Nope. Could be Bolivia. Uruguay? Where was it? It was Ecuador. Okay. All right, let's try another one. Discount bar. New York Club. Right off the bat, this kind of looks... Yeah, I was going to say this looks kind of Baltic. And I'm going to go ahead and say we're in the Baltic states somewhere. What do we got here? Actually, how about that? I bet we're in Hungary. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we're getting farther away. What do we got here? SK. That's Slovakia. Which is right next to Hungary, so that would make sense. Tell you what, though, knowing those web address suffixes is handy. There's especially when you get into Eastern Europe, a lot of it can look very, very similar, and being able to find web addresses can be very handy. All right. Well, we're in a Spanish-speaking country. What we got here? I'm going to say Argentina. If it's not Argentina, it's probably Brazil. Okay. They all found the same clue as me. Go down the road a little bit, see what we find. All right. This is tough. This looks... Could be Baltic, could be Eastern Bloc type stuff. This way a little bit. Someone already guessed Italy. That's a tough guess. This looks pretty run down for Italy. Someone got it. Here we go. Here's some signs. Okay. What do we got here? Like someone planted flowers there in the meantime. Okay, I'm thinking we're somewhere up in here. Maybe Lithuania or Latvia. Nope. Okay. Could be Slovakia again. I'm going to say we're in Slovakia again. Nope. Okay, where were we? Romania. Interesting. Okay. Don't see Romania a ton. It's an open field of nothing. Could be the United States, honestly. Be curious to see if someone guesses United States or Canada. Oh, two totally random guesses. It's neither, so it's not the United States or Canada, because there's a language right there, and that is something. A bunch of people guessed it already. That is usually, I'm trying to think what that usually is. Poland. I'm gonna use my 50-50. Russia or Estonia? It's Estonia. Okay. That was gonna be another guess of mine, but good to know that those particular town signs are Estonia. Okay. Some guesses already in there. Man, I don't know how people, this seems like this group is really good. Traveling on the left-hand side is interesting. I say South Africa. Okay. What do we got going on here? Oh, up. What was back here? Damn. Zipping around the corner. That doesn't really help us. There's not a lot of help down here. Oh man, Albania? Yeah, I don't know. I ran out of time, but all right, we'll play like one or two more. Okay, Spanish speaking. This way. Hmm. There's a web address there, but I can't read it. Man, I don't know. Just gonna use it. Chile. All right. Don't even care. All right. Trying to go through. I'm trying to narrate my thinking process on some of these, but I don't really recognize that language. Vodafone is all over the place. That doesn't help us. Oh, what was that? I just said the Aruga. I saw that one before. This isn't in Chile again, is it? Or Albania? This doesn't look like an Albania. I suppose it could be. Hell, I don't know. It could be. It doesn't. Somewhere down in here. I'm just gonna guess it again because that was where that say that the Aruga. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know what it means. I assume road. I don't know what language Albania. I don't know what language Albania speaks. That's always one that I've always had a tough time figuring out if I didn't have a flag or something like that immediately available. What do we got here? So we got Spanish. The EU is that. Oh. Italy. That was fast. Oh, that was like the final round. They found that pretty damn quick. Apparently the European Union has their own suffix. Did not know that. We'll play it. This will be the last one. I'm gonna go watch the basketball game. Oh shit. I think I just saw a language back. That's Hebrew. Let's go right here. Lock that in. It honestly doesn't necessarily look like the Israel that you typically see. This looks more tropical. But it is most certainly Israel. Yellow number plate. Man, I don't know how you could. Israel is super easy to figure out. If it's Israel, usually you know it pretty quick. Okay, we're going to head down this way. See what we can find. Mercadona. Valencia. Kind of leaning. Villa Agaraz. What we got here? Nothing super useful. Kind of leaning Italy. Okay, someone already guessed Italy. Okay. I really don't know. Guess it could be Spain. Okay. Sometimes it seems like with Spain's a funny one. It kind of seems like every time you think it's Spain, it's not. But sometimes it is Spain. Okay, this looks very Eastern Bloc, like a Ukraine or something, you know, some former Soviet Union country. Maybe in the Baltic. But it also yeah. Okay, so I'm pretty sure. Oh, what do we got here? Do we got any? Does anybody have a web address? Not a soul. Okay. So I'm thinking we're somewhere in here. Could be. No, we're not in Ukraine. We're not speaking. Oh, it was Poland. Poland's an odd one. But thank you everybody for watching. I gotta go. We've got a basketball game to go watch. So everybody, thank you for watching. And I might hop on later. I'm not sure. Thanks for watching.